So what is the number one problem we face when practicing? Okay, maybe it's not number one. There's probably several problems that could occupy this spot. But I feel like one of the biggest problems that can totally derail your practicing is practicing the same thing wrong over and over and over again. When you do that, really all you're doing is getting really good at being really bad, right? So when we look at motor learning, or basically what we call muscle memory most of the time, right? Muscle memory is when you just do something over and over until you don't have to do it consciously. You basically do it subconsciously. Your fingers just do that, right? So as guitarists, we train a lot on things that we want to basically get into our subconscious, to really get down in a muscle memory way. So it's really important to make sure you're doing the right things when you do that, so you don't end up practicing something wrong. It actually takes about 3 times longer to unlearn something that you've learned and got in your muscle memory than it does to learn something right the first way to start with. So that tells us, number one, do it right to start with. Number two, if you're doing something wrong, the sooner you stop, the faster you can start correcting it and making it better. So really make sure you're taking the time. The good thing about having an organized practice system like this is it helps you lay everything out, makes sure you're working on the right things in the right way. One way I do this is by doing what I call a spring cleaning with my own guitar playing. Now I do this actually every few months, where I really take a look and analyze, look at finger positions, hand positions, really make sure I'm doing things right, basically. Just sort of going through and critiquing everything I'm doing. So when I find something that's a little funky, I can fix it. It doesn't get too far down the muscle memory road where it's hard to recover, right? So think about your motor learning and make sure you're doing things right.